Hello, my fellow members of the Volk, and welcome back to this week's edition of Kaiserreich Regional News Radio. Unfortunately, this week we do not have a lot to talk about, but that is because not much happened this week. But we do have a couple stories nonetheless, including an update regarding the reforms going on in last week's edition. Before we get into all the juicy news this week, I would like to thank PRUTHUANIA for this week's featured artwork. We really appreciate the support, especially because finding artwork to be featured in KRNR is especially difficult at the moment. Because while we do support POLANDBALL here at KRNR, we do not feel that it is the right subject material for our program. If you would like to have your artwork featured, just DM me, Shineland, and we will talk about what we can do to incorporate your piece into each program. Thank you very much, PRUTHUANIA, and let's get on with the show. The first story of the day is an update and an analysis of the Kaiser's newest recruitment campaign that he spoke of in last week's address. What we do know is that there are over 100,000 telegrams prepared to be sent. This is a huge number in NS terms. This is one of the largest telegram campaigns I've ever heard of myself. I suspect that this campaign could add anywhere from 75 to 150 nations to the right. And of course, I haven't seen the numbers myself. I don't know exactly what will happen, but with our previous successes, I have no doubt in my mind this is huge for the right. Any one of these nations could be a minister in the future, could be a great leader in the right. We don't know, and the only way we can hope to gain new nations, new talent, is by these huge campaigns. If you can donate to Kaiserreich's campaign telegrams, it would be greatly appreciated, and you would be serving your region well. To do this, simply go to the nation-state store at the top left, label it as a gift to Skansinia, our Kaiser, and it will be used to strengthen our right through more telegrams, more nations, and more possibilities for the future. Thank you very much, and we will keep you updated on this massive campaign. Next, we have a new segment to introduce. We will be featuring some of the region's POLANDBALL in order to try and bolster the artwork being created. If you are an artist and you reside inside of the borders of the Reich, I implore you to expend your creative energy on the Reich's culture. So now I will briefly be displaying some of the region's POLANDBALL this week. That will be all for this week's edition of the Kaiserreich Regional News Radio. Thank you so much for everyone who has contributed to KRNR as well as RMNR's artwork in the past. And once more, I implore the artists of the Reich to make these larger projects. It really helps both KRNR in our featured artwork section at the beginning of each edition and the Reich in general. Once more, ladies and gentlemen, this is Shineland for Kaiserreich Regional News Radio. Thank you very much, and I'll see you next week.